Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange. Now this is classic retro Doctor Strange, very similar to the classic Toy Biz Doctor Strange that we've seen before. And this figure looks awesome. This was recently released, kind of setting up and building up the hype for Multiverse of Madness. A couple different Doctor Strange exclusives, stuff like the Ragnarok and the Defender Strange came up around the same time. But I recently got this one. I was going to review it sooner or later. But yeah, one of our subscribers actually asked for it, so pushing it forward. So let's talk about this Doctor Strange figure. So yeah, classic Marvel Legends box. We got a really awesome looking Doctor Strange in there with a bunch of accessories. Very, very excited to talk about this guy. And yeah, we can see some extra hands. We got some effects. We got the Wand of Watum and the Axe of Aragorn. I can't even say that. Remember, it's been a while. But two different heads. We got the Blue Mage face in there as well. Really, really awesome artwork of Doctor Strange on the side and on the back. Really big, awesome art. This is really great for Doctor Strange. There are no other figures because this is a exclusive for Walmart, kind of like what you see with the Walgreens exclusive as well. A little bit of a read up. Stephen Strange was a brilliant surgeon before an accident ruined his hands. Now a defender of our reality from supernatural threats, is Earth's Sorcerer Supreme. So yeah, image repeats on this side and UBC on the bottom. This is a Walmart exclusive, so that's, if you want it, that's where you're gonna have to find it online or whatnot. So yeah, not much else left to say. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at our Doctor Strange. Alright, so we're looking at our Doctor Strange Walmart exclusive classic out of the box, man. And what do I think about this guy? First impressions, damn, this is a really good figure. If you do not have a classic Strange, which would be one of the older Toy Biz ones to have that kind of look, then this is the one to get, man. This is really, really good. Comes with a ton of accessories, probably the most I've seen with a Marvel Legends in quite some time. And yeah, just a solid figure overall. Great paint on this guy, great sculpt, great accessories. Totally worth the value of, you know, it's a $22 figure. I highly recommend this guy. So man, let's get into it. Let's take him off the turntable, take a look at the accessories, and then take a look at our Doctor Strange. Alright, and looking at all the accessories that come with our Doctor Strange, there's quite a bit, like I said, for our Marvel Legends. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. First thing we have, I'm just going to grab the first thing I see. We have the Axe of Angaromus. And yeah, this is a freaking awesome looking sculpted weapon. Fantastic detail on this, especially look at this hilt. It looks awesome on there. Love the different shade of darker gray that comes down on the hilt. Across the handle, I mean, and it's got this different, like, worn, like he's been chopping up some people. This axe looks great. This is, I'm not 100% familiar with this. I know this is a magical weapon, a mystic weapon that Doctor Strange found in the center of the moon. I'm not the biggest Doctor Strange comics reader and stuff like that. Mostly either his crossover stuff like that or stuff from games, and some of the stuff that has most of my familiarity with him. And everything, of course, with MCU and stuff as well. But yeah, I know how big he is and everything and stuff like that in the comic world and in the Marvels. And I'm excited to see what they do with it, especially with the new movie coming out. And then we have the Wand of Watum, and this is a weapon I'm a little more familiar with. This looks really awesome, very close to what we've seen in like the MCU and in the comics. So a nice mix between the two. And yeah, we've seen this in the first Doctor Strange movie. Wong wielded this for a second. But yeah, this is a really cool weapon that can absorb and protect from magical attacks and stuff like that. And you can basically store it up and reuse it for different things. But this looks really, really cool. It has like a little bit of a rotation on it, which is really neat. But yeah, these really cool kind of like demonic kind of heads on it. And slightly darker sheen on the handle. And this looks fantastic. Great item for our Doctor Strange. And because I'm talking about both of these, I have to point out that you got both of them, but you only got one hand that can grip it. So yeah, the only thing that kind of sucks is that he only has one gripping hand, which is his right hand. And I guess you could use the other hands if you like, but we have a fisted hand and a gripping hand. So I wish we would have got at least 5 hands and had like an option to grip on both sides, because it'd be kind of cool to have them holding both, like, you know, going all dual wielding and stuff like that. Next thing we'll pull out is these effects, which we've seen a million times. Just talked about them in our Shocker review, but these are actually nice because these are actually have a second kind of shading where it kind of goes from like the orange to the red, and that looks really, really good on there. Normally it's just one color and that's it, that's all you get, but these look fantastic with that kind of darker kind of going in there. Looks similar to like the effects and stuff that we get some of the other Doctor Stranges. And yeah, and I know that's the MCU version with those kind of glyphs, but these look good for what they are. So you know, like I said, we've seen them a million times, but this is kind of a new aspect for it, and I appreciate it and I like it a lot. So while we're talking about the hands, let's go back real quick and then we'll get to the heads, the good stuff. So yeah, we come with 4 hands. We have a fisted hand for, you know, Doctor Strange punching, and then we have this gripping hand for your axe or your wand or whatever else you want him to hold on to. And then we got these kind of mystic casting hands. Seen these before, but again, these are nice, really, really bright, vibrant yellow. Look really good. Match with the sleeves, and they're all hinged for all the hands. And then we have 3 heads for our Doctor Strange. So we got, let's go, I guess, the Blue Mage head. And for a while, Doctor Strange in the comics, he wanted to be anonymous and stuff like that. So he basically took on this persona as the Blue Mage. And yeah, I'm not 100% on it. I know there's like a red version of it and stuff like that, and I couldn't even tell you what that actually represents. But this looks really good with the line work around the gold eyes, with the kind of like the shading around it. Looks fantastic. The only thing is that it stands out a little bit when you have the neck on there. I wish they had the option for that, but it's not the worst. It's not going to be the head that I have my Doctor Strange pose with, and we're not going to get the head on there easy. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go. No satisfying pop on there. All right, come on. Alright, so I'm having some technical difficulties on there with the cape and the cloak. We'll come back to it when we do the figure review, because I'm not going to fight with it and waste of time. Then we have these 2 Doctor Strange heads, and we have one with the eyes closed and one with the eyes open. And it's kind of crazy to think we get a figure with the eyes closed, but man, these look amazing. Like, Hasbro is really killing it with these head sculpts and stuff like that. And these are comic based, not based on any actor or anything like that. They're not Benedict Cumberbatch or anything like that. These are straight up comic versions, and these look great. Very similar to the Tony Stark that we just seen with the 20th anniversary, with just amazing hair and just amazing sculpt overall. Looking at this one there, just look at the hair on this. It's fantastic. Look at that kind of curl, and they got these big old chops coming out with these gray on the side, and that mustache that just looks so good, man. This is one of the best head sculpts I've seen in a while, and his eyes aren't even open. And then of course the one with the eyes open, super detailed on there. Look at those eyes, man. Look at that detail. That shows you a lot of emotion expression with those eyes. Really, really clean paint work on there, again with the gray along there, kind of brushed over. But yeah, I do like how they're not, it's just not one with the eyes closed and not one with the eyes open. It's actually a completely different hair sculpt with the kind of hair coming down and stuff like that. That is just so cool and value for your money. So like I said, lots of good accessories with this figure, a lot most than we've seen with a lot of other legends that come out, quite a bit right here. So yeah, let's talk about our figure. And looking at our Doctor Strange figure with the Blue Mage head on there, looking pretty awesome. But like I said, it looks a little odd. This head does not stay on there very well, with the neck kind of posing out like that. So I don't know how many people will really, some people will, and they'll probably paint the neck. You know, it is a good looking head and sculpt on there, but I think it's the Advanced Astro head. Again, when I'm looking at it. But yeah, I want my classic Doctor Strange, so I'm going to have this head is going to be pretty much the default head on Doctor Strange. And see, that pops on there very well. Now, looking at him right there, we have to kind of compare him to the most comparable version to him, which would be the Toy Biz one. And we'll bring him out here. I just did a short on him recently. Doing my shorts in order from the earliest Marvel Legends I have to the most recent, up to 2006 right now. So yeah, shameless plug. But yeah, you can kind of see these are very similar on the paint and everything and stuff like that, with those kind of leopard gloves, the black pants, the sash, the cloak of levitation, the whole tunic and everything with that kind of symbol, whatever on it. I'm not sure what that means. If somebody knows, put it in the comments. But yeah, you can see these are very, very similar. Now, I do love this figure right here. I think this looks fantastic. This is an amazing update for this figure. The only thing is, man, the cloak of levitation on this Doctor Strange cannot be beat. Like, you can take this thing off of Doctor Strange, like so. And I'm going to be a liar if I try to do this right here on camera. Well, okay, now I'm going to be a liar. You can make this thing stand up on its own, and it generally will pretty easily. There we go. So yeah, you can make the cloak stand up, but it's very, very detailed and thick and stuff like that. Really awesome. I'm a huge fan of this cloak. It is like the biggest accessory pretty much for any figure, but you can clearly see how big this thing is. And I just wish if I had the option where I could switch it and put it on this figure, that would be amazing. But that's what we're going to talk about. So let's go ahead and take it out. This Doctor Strange, the cloak is not coming off. Pretty much every Doctor Strange figure we've seen recently in the last few years through Hasbro, through Marvel Legends, you have the option to take the cloak off. But through the amulet, it is basically embedded into his chest, and it is part of him. So for better or worse, you like it or not, the cloak is on there. But it looks good for the most part. Like, I have no complaints. If I didn't have the other one to compare it to, I would be really gushing about it. But it looks great on this figure. Like I said, I think this figure is phenomenal. I think they knocked it out of the park with this guy as an update for a classic figure and our first really kind of 70s style Doctor Strange. Modern Hasbro Marvel Legends, I think it is highly recommended. So yeah, let's take a look at again some of the sculpting and stuff like that. So we have our amulet here, and there is detail in the cloak. You can kind of see different texture kind of coming down across. It just goes all the way up. And then we have the tunic with the kind of line work on there. That looks great as well. The sash is soft and movable. Really nice detail on the arms. You kind of got these like baggy sleeves. This is the same arms from Doromu that we've seen recently as well, but single jointed elbows, but it works for what we got. There is limited range anyway with the cloak, so you can do what you probably gonna want to do with this Doctor Strange. Of course, the spotted sleeves right there looks great, very nod to the classic look. And we have the classic black, just normal leggings, hinge feet. So I think it looks great. This guy is going to be my new Doctor Strange on the shelf for sure, replacing the Toy Biz Doctor Strange and the MCU Doctor Strange. This is a fantastic comic figure by far. So let's look at the articulation. So our Doctor Strange can look up. Whoa, his head just flew off. Look at that. Get that pop. All right, so our Doctor Strange can look up about that much before you knock his head off. Down, actually, pretty good. There is pivot, tilt on there. Arm rotation is possible, but it is going to be very restricted by the cloak. You're going to have to do some dangling if you want to get that arm around, which I don't know why you'd want to at that point. Like I said, single jointed elbows, those arms, wrist rotation, and flex. Ab crunch is actually not bad at all. Back is limited by the cloak. splits is going to be very limited by the tunic. There is a thigh cut on the legs, double jointed knees. There's a boot cut on him, and there is an ankle hinge on his feet, and there's peg holes on the bottom of the feet as well. So yeah, with the amount of accessories you get, this new sculpt, these really cool heads and everything and stuff like that, I highly recommend this Doctor Strange. If you can get him, if you can get him, definitely get him. I know, like, I don't know if they restocked it online or not. I hadn't checked because I initially got it when it came out, but I recommend if you see it, pick it up. You won't be disappointed with this Doctor Strange. It is fantastic. Tons of accessories, great sculpt, great everything on it, great paint, worth the money. So yeah, if you like it, let me know what you think. Which version is your favorite Doctor Strange? What do you think about this figure? If you like this video, please leave a like, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think. And like I said, this was a quick request from a subscriber. I threw this together super fast, but that's what it's all about, man. Interact with me, I interact with you guys. I'm more than happy to do any requests and stuff like that if I have it on hand. Like I said, I've been doing Legends, like short videos and stuff like that, from everything that I originally have up to like 2000 to current. So there's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be coming out really quick, but if there's something you want to see, definitely shoot me a message, either on comment, or you can reach me out directly on Instagram. And you can find me on Cajun Toy Review on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We do shorts and videos on all of those different platforms. And check us for Friday for the Build a Figure Friday with me, the Figure Trap, and the Demigod. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.